Welcome to the Recommendation Zone for informed choices on the best in music, books, art, and pop culture. If you find this content useful, please like, subscribe, notify, and share. Back with the group Yola. This is a song called Ugez, which apparently is Bakshir for bull. This is a story of how, even in the face of terrible evil, a hero chooses the light and proves that goodness is stronger. Or, in other words, the universal theme of good versus evil. I will have in the description a translation from, I'm not certain if it's Bakshir or Russian, detailing the story of the song, since I do not actually have the lyrics for this. This is again a Russian folk Bakshir pop folk combo. There is a mouthful for you. They were great in the first couple of songs that I've watched and listened to. They are probably going to be great again in this. I have only heard this. I have not actually seen the video, but since I have heard it, I'm going to put it over here instead of putting it over on the reaction channel. I will be talking over the video, possibly stopping. You know, if you want to watch the original, uncut, uninterrupted, the link is always in the descriptions. And once you watch that original video, please go over to Iola's page, channel, and like, subscribe, notify, share, do all the things to help support independent groups over there. Without further ado, let's watch The Bull. Hopefully I've remembered to turn subtitles on. Nice drone. Great costume as usual, and her voice is exquisite. Whoa! Well, I did ask her to see what he sounded like singing. That's really unusual. Amazing how they're building off of that drone with those traditional instruments. It's really nifty. Cinematography on this is just as good as the cinematography was on the last one. Love that costume. Here's something I don't expect to hear in a metal song. Jews harp.
Bergen huden var, Kea uden heilar hantine.
That was fascinating. She, in a lot of ways, reminds me of Enya, if Enya was Bakshir in Russian. The guy with the droning voice, that is so unusual, it reminds me almost a little bit of some of the vocal tricks that Alice Cooper has done, except extended out into the entire vocal range being those tricks. It's nifty. I liked it. It's a lot different than the last one that we saw. Nothing wrong with that. They are exploring a vast cultural heritage that even the Russians don't know a whole lot about, much less us poor ignorant American barbarians. I hope that you've enjoyed this exploration. Remember, please go to their channel and show them some love, because that is how we help support these artists that are not in the United States. We will see you in the next one. Remember, watch, listen, read, and explore. And we'll visit you again in the recommendation zone.